Hello, everyone. Welcome to another mentorship meeting. Today we have Benjamin and David and Saulo. So just to keep everyone in context, last meeting we shared the mentorship mentee form, which has each mentor, the scope of each mentor, and information about the mentees to apply. And we discussed that thoroughly, and we had some changes that I did for the form. So in today's meeting, I'm looking to just put a plan to when to start with calling mentees to apply, and how we're gonna make sure that our mentors will stay, basically. Since I tried reaching out to many of our current mentors, and we don't have them all on Slack, so I'm not sure how we should go about that. I don't know, maybe Ben, can you start with any ideas? So about
well, did we send an email out to folks already?
I did try to reach out to some of the people, not all of them, because when I tried to send the emails, I didn't have all the list of emails.
Okay. Well, I did update the spreadsheet with emails for a bunch of the folks I recommended. What I would say though is they have been pretty responsive on Twitter. So if we just have we can just put in stone a rough date on when we want to start and have like a written document about how we get it in motion. I think I could use Twitter to reach out to a few of the mentors. Like John David Dalton was asking when we're going to start. I think we are going to need some sort of Slack to coordinate though. So I don't know what that looks like.
Okay. So I was thinking maybe we can start announcing to the mentees on Monday because it's the beginning of the week for most people. So we agreed to send an announcement to the mentorship Node.js mentorship on Slack and tell them that this is the form, you're free to apply now. And if we don't get enough traction, we'll try to announce it to the broader community. And even if we get enough traction, we'll just give more options to our mentors to choose from. So I guess it's a good idea to announce it this Monday, and the next Monday we'll announce it on Twitter. I was hoping Lady Lee, Tracy would be here today, so we can agree on the logistics, but she's not able to attend. But do you think this Monday and the next Monday is a good plan?
That seems hold on here. That seems reasonable to me. I do think we should re-give a word of warning to some of the mentor candidates just because we kind of got them excited and then it's been a month or so. So I think like John was asking when it's happening. So just want to make sure their calendar is still free, right?
Okay.
So I don't think it's a bad idea to get in motion though, and then like it kind of puts pressure on us to force that interaction. We just need to be prepared if any of them do back out.
Okay. Do you think you can connect me on Slack on Twitter with them so we can like
yeah, I'd be happy to do that, and everyone, at least the 3 or 4 I recommended, have all been responsive on Twitter, so I'll just do a group message between all of us.
Awesome.
I think that'll work.
Perfect. Yeah, that would be ideal. I'll try to reach out to the other people on Twitter as well. I'm gonna try to also invite them to Slack channel. I'm flexible enough if we're gonna like use Twitter for this round, but I guess the mentees would prefer to use Slack, but we'll see. David, do you have any concerns before we like start on Monday? What's your ideas?
No, I mean I agree. I think it's good to aim for that for sure. And then as far as Twitter and Slack, I find Slack to be much better, but on the other hand, you know, accommodating mentors is probably our top priority.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah,
try.
I think it's just the fact that like I don't know that they prefer Slack for communication. I think it's just they're not in the Node Slack too often, so I've been able to more easily reach them on Twitter. So I don't know what that means.
Okay. So whenever we do the like group chat on Twitter, I'll try to invite them on Slack, and we'll see from there.
Can I confirm only one thing? It's next Monday 8th that we are gonna use Twitter to invite the mentees.
We're gonna use Slack to invite the mentees, and we're gonna connect with the mentors on Twitter.
Okay, thank you.
Honestly, like I don't have anything else on my agenda for this week. We're ready to get started, so that's exciting. I'm not sure if you have any thoughts. Or...
So it sounds like I have an action item from this call, which is to just put you in touch with a bunch of the mentors I recommended on Twitter. So, are we prepared? If I put you in touch with them in the next hour or so, and a bunch of them, and we don't get a response before say Saturday, should we push out the Monday announcement? Do you think? I think as long as we know we have a few people in the queue ready to go, we should announce Monday. But if we're kind of getting crickets from the mentors, I think we should be careful.
Yeah. So what would be the minimum number that we would want to get a response from? I mean,
at the moment we have 12 mentors in total. To be honest, I'm fine with just 5, but my concern is like this is just the beta round, so I'm not concerned about the numbers. I'm more concerned about the process. So if we're unable to like keep up with the mentors in this round, it means like we need to adjust the process again. So I'd much prefer if we like figure this out before we announce it, just to have like a better plan for the next cohort. What do you think?
yeah, I mean, I agree with that. But at least to answer Ben's question, like, so the idea is that Ben gets like all crickets, then we should hold off. But if we get, I don't know, you said 5, then we go ahead with the announcement. Am I understand that right?
So if none of the people answer on Twitter and none of them answer on emails, we have a big problem. I don't think we should announce it. But I really don't think that's going to be the case. If it was the case, I definitely agree we should not announce it, and we should like try to find a way to move forwards. But in the case some of them reply or most of them reply, we should announce it and keep the names only if people like explicitly say we're not going to join. And if one of the mentors drop out during this 2-week gathering of mentees period, we can just inform the mentees that this mentor is no longer available, and if they want to choose a different option, or they're already choosing multiple options, right? So we just drop one option from the ones they selected. Does that make sense?
Yeah, works for me. Ben, does that answer your question?
Yeah, it makes sense to me. I mean, I'd rather err on the side of getting things in motion, to be perfectly honest. I just want to manage expectations if we don't find we actually have mentors lined up. So I think this is good.
Okay. Sounds good. I personally believe like most of them will answer. We didn't delay the program long enough for people to lose interest or change their schedules drastically. Most of them, hopefully.
No, I'm hopeful as well. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll get like 80% of the people who said they were up for it.
Okay. Okay, sounds good. I'll try to reach out to Tracy this week as well to see how we're gonna announce the program next Monday. Or wait, next Monday is Friday. Yeah. So our meeting will be after we finish announcing. The next meeting is gonna be after we finish announcing for the mentees. So hopefully next meeting we'll have more hard things to track and talk about. Yep.
Just a quick note. I see an email from Tracy Lee this morning asking if the meeting invite is still valid. Was Tracy trying to join?
I tried to reach out to her on Twitter. She is not on Slack. Yeah, she did send 25 minutes ago. I don't know. I'll try to reach out to her after the meeting.
Okay.
Cool. So I guess that's all for this meeting. Anyone has anything else to say?
Yeah, I mean, I think kind of related to the Tracy thing, for our next meeting, let's try and get the Zoom link out like ahead of time. You know, maybe the night before or something like that. Is that possible, or do we keep running into like issues where we can't really do that for some reason?
The issue is that I have access to the Zoom Foundation login, but I don't have access to the calendar. So I have to make a new one every time.
How far in advance can you make them?
I can make one that is reoccurring, but I need someone to update the calendar event. And it stays valid for a month, I guess.
Rather than updating the calendar, if we just had a markdown file or an issue on the mentorship repo, I would just go there and check before. I think that'd be good. I think I've seen some other teams do that, and then you don't even need calendar access. Like any interested party can just come get it. And I trust that like it's not just going to be random people. Just put a note if you're actually involved. Here's the link. If you want to observe, here's the YouTube video, and then we can maybe just put those two blurbs in the README even, I think, and then it'd be better for me at least until I get my Slack stuff worked out too. It turns out I had too much stuff attached to my NPM email.
Okay. I'll have that as an action item for me. I'll start. We used to do this in the past, but we stopped for some reason. I'll start doing that again. It's a good idea.
Yeah, I'd really appreciate it, just because like I think a bunch of us are meeting heavy, so I just basically check my email. I check my meetings the night before a lot of the time. So thank you so much.
Okay, perfect.
Hi guys, I just want to confirm the notice for this meeting, if you guys are okay with that. Our topic is to plan to start the Calimentis to apply. Make sure which mentors are on board. Get all the mentors on Slack. Announce to mentees on Twitter. And get a Slack coordinator. Is there any notes I'm missing?
I don't understand the last point.
Get a Slack coordinator.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, guys were talking about to get a member to coordinate the Slack channel for mentorship program. Yeah,
I believe we're saying that for the meeting itself, we're gonna start inviting, writing a GitHub issue for people to be able to join.
Okay, so I'm gonna remove that. Okay, I got it.
Okay.
So it's okay, just that.
Okay. Anyone have anything else?
Nope.
No, I'm excited though. It'll be fun to start getting people in.
Yay. Yeah, it's pretty exciting. Okay, so Monday I'll mark my calendar to send the invite to the mentees on the mentorship channel, and we'll see where it goes from there.
Give me your Twitter the later so I can reproduce the Twitter retweet.
Okay, I'll do that.
Thank you guys. Bye.
Thanks everyone.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.